Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Caleb AM, your Wednesday morning caffeine. I'm Caleb Griffin.
I'm Caleb Ladd.
And today is going to be a great episode. Caleb, why don't you hit us with the Bible verse of the week, or of the day?
Let me do that. Today we have 1 Corinthians 1:17, which says, "For Christ did not send me to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with eloquent wisdom, so that the cross of Christ will not be emptied of its effect." I really like that verse.
Great verse.
I picked it because something I've been focusing on lately is like trying to find more people to, talk to about my faith and all that. And I think sometimes it gets scary to think like, oh, I don't have all the words to say, but like, we're not called to be the smartest people ever and to know everything. We're called to share what we know and learn more as we share.
I like that.
And yeah.
It's true. What energy drink are you popping today?
Well,
If
it's
you
not
don't
what
mind me
energy
asking.
drink, it's what bang.
What bang?
The OG peach mango can.
Who bought that one for you?
You did,
I did.
and that means the world to me.
You mean the world to me.
I can't get the.
This show means the world to me.
I can't get my finger around it.
Oh man,
my mouth.
I bought him a defective one.
Okay.
Let's see.
So exciting.
Today, I have a rainbow sherbet rain. I know Caleb's excited because this is the rain he likes the most.
I like this one.
This is a good one.
Above the MacBook. What a risky pop.
If you ain't risking it, then you're not disking
The
it.
biscuit.
Okay. That's like my second favorite rain.
Oh, do you want a sip of the peach mango?
I'll take a sip of the peach mango since we're swapped.
There you go. Yeah, that would make my top 15 bang flavors.
I love this flavor so much. It's so good. Alright, anyways. Moving on to the question of the week. Let me see the final results here. Alright. Caleb.
The question was, eat the crust on pizza.
Or leave the crust on pizza. Caleb, what do you think the results are?
This is a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Because growing up, everybody I know kind of always ate the crust, and they would make fun of me for leaving the crust.
Yeah.
But I feel like as people mature, they realize that the crust is just bread, and it doesn't have the pizza on it. But at the same time, I think everybody's still just going to eat the crust. So, eat the crust one.
What do you think the percentage was?
I think it was like 72-28.
Okay. Kind of close. Eat It won 87-13.
Oh.
Yeah, there were...
Because I like the...
You were one of... Last time I checked, which was late last night, it was still 87-13. My phone is being used as a camera right now, so I can't really look at the voters. But you were one of 4 Leave It voters. And everyone else, I think it was around like 20-something. So we're getting more voters every week, which is nice. At least on my story. I don't know how yours is fluctuating.
Mine's gone up.
But the rest were Eat It. So that made me happy because I eat the crust. Because to me, when you're critiquing a pizza, the crust is part of the critique.
Well, I guess I don't critique pizza every time I eat it. I mean, the first time I eat a pizza maybe, but like, I'll eat Domino's crust every time. Papa John's has good crust. It depends on if I have a dipping sauce or not. If I have like garlic sauce or marinara sauce, I'm going to eat the crust.
That's why Domino's to me is the best pizza chain ever. All around. Papa John's goes in second because their crust has that garlic on it already. and it tastes so good. So their crust is the best crust. And
Domino's
their
has the best
pizza,
crust.
I think their
they
crust
have
is...
flavor on their crust.
I think, who does? Papa John's.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Domino's.
Domino's
Papa
does.
John's is nothing. It's just bread.
No, it's not. They got that...
Oh,
They
I've never
based it.
noticed anything. It just tastes like bread.
I think
I don't think we can be friends anymore.
I'm sorry. I think Papa John's is the best pizza crust, and they have really good pizza as well on their crust. But Domino's overall has the better pizza. So I'll take Domino's as my chain pizza any day.
See,
Pizza Hut's bad across the board.
I hate Pizza Hut. Ugh.
And
Pizza Hut's so nasty.
Little Caesars has fine crust. I just don't like their pizza. But yeah, I know.
I'll give my pizza.
Yeah, go for it.
So I think I would always get Little Caesars just because it was the cheapest, and I like their pizza, and they have good dipping sauces, and they have good like breadsticks. So like all around for $10, like a pizza, breadsticks, and some dipping sauces. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Well, what's that? Little Caesars has good deals.
They do have good deals.
Deals and deals.
Then I was always like indifferent on Domino's, but I think it's because we had it so much, like in e-groups and stuff. We would have Domino's like every couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And then we would also just get it all the time. And so eventually I was like, I don't really like Domino's anymore. But then I started getting Domino's more, and I think now it's my favorite.
Yeah.
Like they have really good pizza, really good crust, decent dipping sauces, and like the Parmesan bites are my favorite thing to order at a pizza place. So,
yeah,
Domino's is my favorite now. And then Papa John's is just kind of like, yeah, it's super
Papa
good,
John's.
but it's super expensive. So
It
I
is
don't ever go
expensive,
there.
but...
Unless somebody's offering to buy me pizza, I don't get Papa John's. And even then, I think I would rather get Domino's, because Domino's has
I would
Parmesan
rather
bites.
get Domino's too, but my parents' favorite is Papa John's. So whenever we get pizza, we either get Hunt Brothers because the gas station's right close to our house, or we get Papa John's.
My dad
I'm
really
okay
likes
with.
Papa John's.
I love Papa John's too.
Whenever he gets pizza, he normally will ask me to go pick it up,
Mm.
because it's fair. Like, he pays for the pizza.
Yeah.
I go pick it up. That, and he's usually busy. So, like, I don't really like driving 30 minutes to Papa John's, or 25 minutes to Papa John's, 25 minutes back.
Yeah.
When I could do 15 minutes to
Get to Domino's. Yeah.
Or 8 minutes to Little Caesars. So...
that's fair. However, have you had Papa John's stuffed crust?
Yeah.
To me, it blows other stuffed crust out the water. Like, I know Pizza Hut was like the first to do it. It doesn't
But Pizza
matter.
Hut's awful.
Yeah, their stuffed crust is good. Of course, it's hard to mess up stuffed crust pizza. I'm not trying to hate on oven pizza right now. I love oven pizza, but even their stuffed crust, it's very good. Like, cafeteria stuffed crust. The pizza sucked, but the crust was good.
It's just bread with cheese.
Exactly.
It's hard to mess that up.
But Papa John's is literally the best. It is so good. Yeah, I love Papa John's stuffed crust. Let's see. We got 2 people watching live right now. That's pretty nice. And I'm one of them. So, but going back to just the crust itself, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I know you don't eat the crust.
I eat the crust if there's
something to it
to dip it in.
To dip it in, yeah.
But
I like the pizza crust, because if you have a bad crust, then it upsets the pizza delivery. Your
plus you don't eat the crust.
Your plus has to, but you have to eat the crust. It's part of the pizza. Pizza consists of crust, marinara, cheese, and whatever toppings you put on it. And
well, yeah, but like, you order those toppings to put it on the pizza, and they just leave it off of the crust.
The crust is what the pizza is on top of.
Yeah, that's like, I'm not saying I eat the pizza like top down.
I think you just have to eat the crust. It's like if you were going to eat.
If the crust isn't good, I'm not eating the crust. If the crust is bland and is ruining my pizza because I was used to flavor and just got straight bread with nothing on it, I'm not eating the crust.
I'm always eating the crust. I feel sick if I don't eat the crust. If I'm just looking at my plate and there's crust left.
I like making little.
And it's not one of the
pictures of the crust.
My child development teacher, she informed us at least once a week that at her house they never waste food because they're starving kids in Africa. It's not that for me when it comes to eating the crust. I just think I had to eat the crust because it's part of the pizza. And it's a big reason why Pizza Hut sucks so much for me because I can't stand their crust. But yeah. Plus,
I eat the crust sometimes.
I fold my pizza like a
sane human being does.
Yeah. Shout out Daniel Stevens for that.
He doesn't fold pizza. You made it sound like he folds pizza.
I don't know. Oh, we have 105 subscribers. Look at that.
Whoa.
That was another big news.
We hit 100 subs on Halloween.
We hit 100 subs on Halloween. Very exciting. We're growing. And yeah, it's happy. What did you do on Halloween, Caleb, lad?
Halloween, I took an exam, and
It's cool.
I had work on Halloween,
Yeah.
so yeah, I went to all my classes, then I took an exam in my psychology class, and then when I got back from class, I played Overwatch for like an hour. Oh, it was 50-cent corn dog day at Sonic.
Nice.
And when I go to work, it's like the happy hour thing where you get 50% off on all drinks. So I got a large slush with flavor in it, which adds money, with nerds in it, which adds money, and 3 corn dogs for $3.74.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I was balling on a budget and got more food than I would at like most restaurants for like $10 cheaper. So
That's good.
And their corn dogs are why I like Sonic so much. The corn dogs and the slushes, they're just like why I like Sonic.
I just can't stand Sonic. I just can't. I don't like their food. Slushes are good, but they're food.
But that was like what I needed before work. And then Colton, he worked Monday night.
Yeah.
So that was fun. It was like so slow. But as the host, I like that.
Because you still make money.
Because I make money hourly. Like,
yeah.
0 people can come in and I'm making the same amount. I mean, I'm going to get off earlier, but...
Well, that's why I hated... I wish, I could have only worked weekends. Because I would work... When I was at the grill, I worked, They never worked me weeknights. I never understood why. I only worked weekdays. There was a couple times I worked weeknights, but it was mostly weekdays.
For the summer.
Yeah. And... What am I trying to say? Oh, yeah. I wouldn't make any money. I'd make $20 to $30 throughout the entire week. Now, the weekend, whether I work day or night, preferably night, I'd make good money as a waiter. But the weekday, it just seems so pointless to me to be there because I might walk out of there with $5 just because I might get 3 tables. And if it's a table, it's 2 people who order $20 worth of food. So, that's not a big tip.
Yeah.
So.
Last night at work, I worked Monday and Tuesday. Last night, there was the crust is the best part that I love, man. See, my mom knows what's up. The crust isn't the best part, Mom. I'm sorry, but...
I concur.
I like the crust, and it's really good when it has seasoning, but when it's just straight bread, I also love bread, but if it's not good bread, it's not good bread. But anyways, there was so work Monday night was super slow, but it was really fun, because me and Colton, it was Halloween, and we found 2 pairs of glasses, so we put on the sunglasses. So we wore 2 pairs of we each wore a pair of sunglasses, and we were 2 cool Caleb and 2 cool Colton.
That's a sick costume.
And by the end of the night, my eyes felt like they were about to explode because it was dark in the restaurant and I was wearing sunglasses, so I had a bad headache. But it was really fun, and I don't regret it at all. And, but last night, I got off 2 minutes early. That was crazy. But you and JJ came into the restaurant.
I had some really good fries.
That was fun. They were playing hockey on the TVs, so that was fun.
I do love hockey.
And then I walked into the kitchen to go do some of my nightly chores. And I don't have nightly chores, but there was like a plate with an engagement ring on it. I was like, what's going on? And it said like the date and said like, I don't know, something cheesy on it. And then they like put a dessert on it. And apparently somebody was proposing through a dessert
That's sweet.
at Bulldog Burger. And it was really cute. And I was like, "Ah, this is so wholesome." And so yeah, they proposed like they sent one of the managers out there to like take it to him, and I'm pretty sure I ruined their video because like I went to like see if I could see them through the door, and then like I was directly where the guy was filming. I was like, oh no, they're gonna look back on this in 20 years and then just see like some random Bulldog Burger worker like walk through the door and then instantly turn around. But I don't care. She might have been blocking the shot of me. So, but it was really sweet. And then I felt bad for their bread pudding because like they were freaking out because they just got engaged and it took them like 20 minutes to start eating.
Here we go. Now your mom knows what's up. I always eat the crust, seasoning or not. That's right. You always eat the crust. Always eat the crust.
Shout out to my mom.
You have to eat the crust. But yeah, so it sounds like you had a good Halloween and a good Tuesday. Yeah.
I mean, whoa, Tuesday. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we're gonna talk about this? Well, we started playing a game at an apartment together. A popular role-playing game you might have heard of.
You didn't have to say that.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Said we had to go to a or to a store.
No, I'm gonna say it because I own it. I am a geek, a nerd, if you will.
I mean, I'm a nerd and it's fun.
It is a lot of fun, so I'm not gonna hide it. I already told the one person I would have been embarrassed to tell, and that was my girlfriend. She already made fun of me. So.
That's your girlfriend for like 2 years.
Yeah.
This is the internet, Caleb.
We only got 3 people watching.
1 million people will see this by the end of time.
Oh, I guess you're right. Either way.
No, I'm not ashamed of it, but like, I don't know. I'm.
Anyways.
I don't like. It's not like a big deal.
It's not a big deal.
Like, I don't want people to know I play D&D and assume I'm one of the people that, like, dresses up to play D&D.
This is literally our first time ever playing.
Because I'm going to go get a cape today.
Yeah,
so I can dress up.
I'm gonna dress up like Spider-Man because
I guess
I'm going to be Spider-Man in
the first night we played, I did have a sword, and so I went and got my sword and would pretend that I was killing goblins. But that was fun.
That was funny.
D&D's fun. I mean,
it is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's cool.
We take forever to play it, though.
Yeah, because, it is our first time. We're still trying to figure it out. Like, I still don't know, like, what all I can and can't do sometimes. But one of the cool things about it are the dice. And they have some really cool-looking ones. And we were going to go to Starkville's, like, gaming store. Not, like, video gaming store,
like
but
nerdy
gaming store. Where it's actually a pretty cool place. In the back of the store, they have, like, this big room. And you pay, like, $5 for an hour. And they have, like, every board game I've ever seen in my life. Like, just a lot of massive selection of board games. You can just play.
Pretty sure you can borrow them, too.
Yeah, you can just play.
It's like a library for board games.
It's awesome.
Pretty cool.
Like, I didn't know Tupelo, Mississippi had Tupelo-opoly until I got there. And they have, like...
The point was opoly.
It is, but they got, like, all the versions of Clue. And I really want to go, like, play some Clue. Because I love Clue. It's my favorite board game, I think. But...
that apartment up there has Clue.
Yeah.
But I would hate to play her version of Clue because it's such like an antique looking Clue. I feel like
it is.
I would mess that up.
I got an antique looking Clue kind of like that for my dad one year and he never opened it, but
because when I lose, I play real Clue with the pieces and I kill somebody in my group.
Right. But yeah, so we were gonna go to the store and we try to open the door and we keep prying and it just won't give.
Yeah, we sat there and did the thing where like you were pulling me as I was pulling. No.
And we go and look at their open sign with their hours. They're open from 1 to like 11 every single day.
And this was like 12:30.
Yeah, but Tuesday it just said closed.
It just closed on Tuesdays.
Closed. So, why are you closed on Tuesdays? Why is that the day of the week you choose to close? I mean,
Tuesdays have the least hours, like least traction. It makes sense, but mainly for a restaurant to me, it makes sense because like who's going out to eat on a Tuesday?
Yeah,
who would do that?
Of course, I mean I get like this store really doesn't make. I don't think they make much of their money from selling stuff.
Yeah,
I think it's mostly like people come to play games and they pay to play the games at night because like every time I've drove by there on a Wednesday night coming back from church, it's been like packed, and which good for them. I love when like nerd stores like that make money.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean,
they were closed.
That made me upset because I was looking forward to going and getting some cool looking dice because I like my own. And
we'll go today.
Yeah.
Although if I don't find super cool ones, I might not buy any because
that's true.
I found some really cool ones for like $13 on Amazon.
Yeah.
And they're only $13 because of the cool pouch, which is like that old Japanese art that looks super cool and I really like. So I kind of want those.
My limit is going to be $5. And
Mine would be $5 unless it has a really cool bag that it comes in. But I don't think they do. They had like a tub of dice.
They also have like cylinders that have like sets in them too.
Cylinders. I want the bag.
I'm fine. I would like to I'd mix and match my dice if they just have the tubs of them where you can just
Oh yeah, that's what I would do if I could just get like a set.
But I would try to match them if there was a cool looking one. But I really want. I don't know what my deal is with clear, but I want clear.
Those are gonna be expensive.
Yeah, probably
expensiver.
Yeah, but
there are some of them. I looked them up on Amazon. They're like $45 to $60.
Oh gosh, the fact that we're gonna dive into some D&D dice and what it's like, how much they cost sometimes. That's ridiculous. We found.
I mean, I get it. Everybody has their hobbies, and like on stuff that isn't like a big hobby for me, I'll blow like $10 on it.
These.
13 maybe, but like disc golf and like video games are two of my bigger hobbies, and then like collecting pops. I guess,
these are the looking ones that I want. Something.
Yeah,
like
those
that.
are cool, but they're expensive.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the ones that.
$46.
Yeah, that's.
But no,
ridiculous.
Here
they are. So these are only $30. Oh wait, these are it. These are only $36, but they light up, and they come with a case that you have to charge them.
That's so cool.
That's so cool. That makes sense paying $36. They're light up dice that you have to charge, but I don't. And then check, they have another.
I saw a deal that was you can get 35 sets for $20, something like that.
And see, these are 38, but look at those.
Whoa.
That's sick. But
different colors.
Yeah. But I don't know, I couldn't buy light up dice. I feel like I couldn't either. That's when I hit rock bottom. My dice have a case they have to charge in.
Yeah, those would also be kind of pointless, I think, because you have to read while you play D&D, so,
Yeah, you're right.
You couldn't even see them light up that well. I mean, you can kind of see them light up.
You want to see something cool?
Yeah, sure, and I'll finish what I was saying.
Oh, well, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, disc golf, video games, and at this point, anime. I've dropped a couple bands on manga.
A couple bands.
Mangas and pops. I've spent a lot of money on mangas lately.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I could never, because that stuff can be expensive. Discs can be up to $25 a disc. Mangas are $10. Pops can be $12, $15. But I could never see myself spending $45 on 7 small pieces of plastic.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
Or whatever they're made of. Oh my goodness.
I'm
they look cool, don't get me wrong, but me personally, I couldn't do that.
I'm with you.
I'll drop $30 on a really cool disc and never throw it and set it up in my room, and I'll look at it and be I'm glad I bought that. But
yeah. See, I'm disc I don't buy anymore just because I feel like I've gotten all the disc I'm gonna ever throw. If I lose the disc, I'll go replace it.
If I got the disc in that, I feel obliged to buy something. I can't stop myself. I also just really like buying discs.
Yeah. I collect pops. You can see the pop wall. I got pops there. I got pops in there. And then comic books and shoes.
Everybody has their thing that they really want to buy.
But anyways, we had a really cool project made. First ever short film made to completion. Been a long time coming, I feel like. But it turned out a lot better than
that I usually eat is crust. If we ever went to a pizza restaurant, especially when I was a kid, she would eat
valid
crust off my plate.
But yeah. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. We made this short film. It's called Escape. it'll be premiering at the Starkville Theater the weekend of February 23rd and 25th. I'm not sure what day yet. Actually, I don't even know if it's premiering because we haven't been accepted into the festival yet. We're in consideration. But if...
No, you're good.
Okay. If we get accepted, it'll be premiering that weekend on the big screen, and then it'll be premiering after that on the channel. But also, since we have finished that, I started working.
Well, if it doesn't get accepted, we can just put it
That's
on
true.
the channel.
I think it's gonna get accepted. I have a tie-in with the.
Don't stop.
Yeah. Anyways,
I think it'll get accepted because it's good.
It is very good. I'm very proud of it just because. So yeah, but I'm very proud of it just because I did not expect it to turn out near as good as it did, especially after my first edit through. Like, it was just, all you could hear was wind, and it was so shaky, and it was just like, oh, come on, Caleb. You spent all day doing this. And then after I kind of figured out a way to stabilize it and fix the audio on all the clips, added some music, did some colorization, turned out very, very good, and I was very proud of it. But working on a new one right now. It's kind of a cool script idea, and I haven't showed you the designs yet, but I'm not going to show you guys either. I'm just going to show Caleb. Here's a couple of designs for the characters.
Ooh, I like that one.
I can't draw eyes. I'm sorry. I suck at eyes.
Hideous.
I suck at eyes. Okay?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
This is the two main characters. It's set in like a post-apocalyptic world type of thing. I think I've told you a little bit about the idea. So far, the script's coming together nicely. I feel like this one is going to definitely be up to like 30 minutes with the pace I'm going at right now. And this one's also going to have a budget, unlike the
other one, which was $0.
Yeah. Meaning,
you did not pay your actors.
Yeah, I know.
In anything. Well, he offered me a bang, but
you rejected me because you're a good friend.
I didn't reject you. I said I didn't need it.
Oh.
I said if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I will never reject a bang. Don't put that out there.
My fault. But anyways, yeah. So I was really proud of the short film. I'm hoping maybe if we don't get it on the big screen for the festival, we could have like a premiere party or something.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it's only like a 5-minute short film, but very, very excited for it.
Time, like getting people there and setting it up,
getting food out. I'm like, all right, guys, enjoy. All right,
get your popcorn.
Go home. But
did you like it?
Yeah. I'm very proud of it though.
There was a few hiccups.
Yeah, but it's our first film. I mean,
okay.
And I should have gotten more shots for safety, but you know, the rain was
about
coming.
the rain. Like pretty much as soon as we got in our car, it started raining.
Yeah, and it came down hard. Also,
yeah, we went to Chick-fil-A and it was just like a monsoon out there.
Yeah,
and I was like, but I'm eating Chick-fil-A.
That's true. It was. I had a fun time filming though.
I had a great time.
Super awesome time for sure.
The greatest day of my life.
Think so.
Not really.
The festival. I'm looking forward to the festival because I'm really curious as to what the experience of that is like. Because I know it's like if you go to all the days, like obviously it's an all day thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they do like interviews and stuff. Like the screeners do interviews with you, to, like just to get to know more about like what the film's about and all that. And interviews are fun to me. Like I'd interview you right now if I could.
Will I get to? We'll have to do a Caleb AM interview.
Caleb AM interview.
You interview me, and then the next week I interview you.
That sounds like a plan. I say we.
Or we could save that for Caleb PM.
We could. Either way.
Keep this show perfect as it is.
The show is perfect. You're right. And I know like if you win, they set you up with a bunch of PR opportunities and all that stuff. And I don't think we're gonna win. I take that back. We're definitely gonna win.
I don't know. I think we'll get second because of the
one hiccup.
The one hiccup.
I'm hoping no one will notice or they just won't think anything of it. Like, obviously, we knew something about it because of the context of why he was doing what he was doing.
That's true.
They might not know the context of it. But, I would love just, you know...
I hope I
just want one of those...
interviewed.
I just want one of those trophies.
They don't like, boo you if you don't like the movie, do they?
I don't think so. I don't think
like everybody's sitting in the theater and they start throwing tomatoes at the screen.
I don't think people are that cruel. But
I didn't know it was in the theater though.
Yeah,
that's so cool.
That's so cool.
When you said your thing was gonna be on the big screen, I was like, you mean they're gonna put it up on like a projector? No, like
the festival. The festival is at the Starkville Theater.
That is sick. I'm gonna take a picture of myself on the big screen.
Hey, look, Mom, I made it.
Mom, I made it. I got to Hollywood. I did it.
Dude, I want one of those. I wonder if I had to submit a picture of the poster. I wonder if they're gonna like hang it up in like the poster.
Oh my goodness,
that'd be so cool. I don't think they're gonna do that, but that'd be cool. But
they hung up the one that says C.C. Alton Merchant.
I didn't send that one. I triple checked this time, but the trophies. The name of the festival is the Magnolia Film Festival, and the trophies they have like these plaques with what you want on it, and on top of it, it's these hand blown looking magnolia flowers, and they are sick. We entered as a Mississippi made film instead of a narrative short because I was told that narrative shorts are going to feature films like worldwide, and there's going to be a lot more competition with a lot bigger budgets than a student film that's Mississippi made. Yeah, they're sick, dude. Look at those.
They're so pretty.
I know. So
maybe the camera can see it. Probably not.
Yeah. That's what they look like. They're sick. And I'd like two. I'd like best Mississippi made film, and I'd like audience choice
and best supporting cast.
Yeah, that is one of them. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't get that magnolia flower. You guys would get that one, but
yeah. I wouldn't let you keep that if it was like an actor. I mean, you did choose us.
Yeah, but my goal is...
You didn't have a choice. You had two people that were willing to do it.
Yeah. I was originally just going to, get a tripod and just film me and you having the conversation, and just redo it with a bunch of different angles over and over and over again until we got every shot we needed. Luckily, Colton said, hey, can I be in it? And
Colton's
I was like...
a real one.
Heck yes, you can be in it.
We love Colton.
But the one issue with this film I'm working on is the same issue with films we had in the prior.
That there was just so many people that you needed.
Exactly. So, hopefully, after this film festival, maybe we can get a couple of connections made, and
maybe
because for a first time, because they asked me if I was a first time filmmaker, that was one of the questions in the application. I put yes. So I don't know if they're gonna when they introduce the movie, if they're gonna say first time filmmaker, blah blah blah. But for a first-time film, I think that's pretty good. Yeah. I don't know how other people have made their first-time films. I know my mom's director friend, his first film, he based it off Lord of the Rings. And as a kid, I loved it. But then again, whenever they would kill someone with a sword, they would just take the sword and go to the side of them, and you could easily tell
Yeah, I mean, but with no budget.
No, with no budget,
really knock that.
I'm not knocking it. It's just... He did tell me, I interviewed him for a comp project my junior year, and he told me, the best advice I could give you right now is, most people who get into filmmaking, they get into it because of something like Star Wars, something like Lord of the Rings, something like Avengers, those types of movies. And so get your Star Wars, get your Lord of the Rings, get those made and out of the way so you can say you made a project based off of that, because when you're first starting out, you are not going to have the budget to do it and make it look good. And he's right. Because, which is why I'm being very careful with the new script, because it's kind of sci-fi-ish but,
yeah.
It makes me so mad because I've wrote so many scenes that I have to just scratch because I'm like, there's no way I can do this. So, and it makes me mad.
Run them by me next time. I have connections.
You have connections?
Sure.
You bet.
You know it.
So, yeah, but,
how was your Halloween?
My Halloween was pretty good. We hit 100 subs, and that's really all I cared about.
I was telling people, I was like, hey, we need 100 subs on Halloween.
Hopefully we can get to 200 by the end of this month. I mean,
that would be cool.
We went up 4 overnight. I mean, obviously we need to go up by more than 4 overnight in order for this to work.
4 overnight for 30 days will get us more.
Well, yeah, but
than 200.
It would.
It would get us it wouldn't get us 200, it would get us 120.
Okay, yeah, it would, I guess. Yeah. But every night, that's a tall order, but I think we can pull it off. Me and JJ started back up Next Topic Sports. we released a quick video last night because some news came out about Steve Nash, who former basketball player, former MVP, is going to be a Hall of Famer, became basketball coach and got fired from his first job. Which it wasn't really his fault. There's a bunch of that organization's a bad organization right now. But yeah, plans for the rest of the week, Caleb?
Jackson Cornelius Swiner is coming over for
I'm so
the
excited
weekend.
to meet Jackson Cornelius.
You've never met Jackson?
I've never met
Swiner?
Jackson Cornelius Swiner. Sadly, I'm gonna have to miss the football game this
What?
weekend. Yeah, but I mean, I'll be there the rest of the weekend. So
If my parents forget that Jack is coming over and give his ticket away, I might have to steal your student ticket.
that's fine. Because I won't be there. So yeah, but I'm excited to meet Mr. Jackson Cornelius Swiner.
He's a very cool guy.
Seems like it.
He's married, so
Yeah.
you know.
I'm sorry, I'll be back.
What?
I'm not married.
I'm just so sad that I'm
I'm
not
just joking.
married and I'm only 20 years old.
Let's see, I got an exam Thursday,
I do too. I'm very nervous about it. Pray
yeah.
for me. Oh my
I
gosh,
will.
I'm so scared.
but we got this, bud. Let's see.
I still haven't got my grade back from my Monday exam, and I want it back. I don't know how I did on it. I got my grade back from my communications group presentation, and we made a B. This is intro to communication. Come on.
Your mom didn't forget, by the way. She knows Jack's coming.
Oh, okay. I was like, what did I say?
Keep going.
Yeah, no, I was like, this is intro to communication. Why are we grading strictly in an intro to communication class? Chill out. And we have 2 tests, and they're hard. Everybody did bad on the first one. I think the average was in the 60s.
Bad.
Oh my goodness, this is so wild. But I don't know. It's not really a big deal. But the thing that was an issue to me is I gave my small we have one group presentation. She said there was 4 presentations in all. There was one group one, and then she was like, but you have a part in the group presentation, so that's one of your single presentations. And so that was 2 of them. And then we have a informative speech and a commemorative speech. And I didn't know what a commemorative speech was until the other day. And so I gave my informative speech on disc golf, but I gave it on Friday, which was before I got my grade back for the group one. And a part of the thing that we got points taken off for was we didn't use all of our sources verbally.
Yeah.
I didn't use all my sources verbally. So I'm going to lose points off of that because I didn't get the grade back fast enough to change what I needed to do. That's pretty aggravating. And I think I only didn't use one of my sources because, I didn't need to. But, it's
you,
whatever.
You did you have to do 3 speeches, right?
Yeah, I do one more commemorative speech.
So we were supposed to, when I took it my first semester, I had a 3-hour night class, which I didn't want to do, but I got sick the day of orientation. We were supposed to change our classes, and I couldn't figure out how to go in and change them. And I needed communications anyway, so I was like, all right, maybe he won't care about attendance. He did.
Attendance is mandatory.
Yeah,
but this is my only class that attendance is super mandatory. It is in Spanish, but not as bad.
It was still kind of fun because the people in the class were pretty chill, and I sat in the back, so I just did stuff on my MacBook pretty much. But
I would never.
He was so content with us being creative. He wanted us to make radio shows, and he wanted us to have be on the Mississippi State radio, and he was like, I'm gonna get you guys different times. Y'all gonna go introduce the music and all this stuff, and I was like, what? He wanted us to make YouTube channels. He talked so much that throughout the entire semester we only gave 1 speech.
Each?
Yeah.
Oh my.
And it was the informative one, and that was our final for the class because he just basically threw out the curriculum.
I don't mind it. The group project one was rough for me because we didn't prep for it enough. So I guess an 86 is pretty good. I think I did really good on my informative speech besides what I just mentioned. So if I make a B on that one, I'm gonna have to have a word with the teacher. Hey, come on, I have social anxiety and I don't like speaking in front of audiences. Can we
pick
not
this
do
up.
this.
Yeah.
Like, come on, let's be a little bit nicer.
You're right.
If you're
You're
gonna
right.
give us such hard tests.
But
my commemorative speech, like, I didn't know that was like commemorating a person. So
yeah,
I feel bad for the people that chose people for their informative speech because now they have to choose another person. And most people were like, we had to like give our group like the 3 people we chose, and they were like, "Oh, you should do this one. You should do this one." I think I said my dad, Noah Kahan, because I've been listening to Noah Kahan a lot lately, and Kevin Jones. And they were all like, "You should do Kevin Jones because I want to hear more about disc golf." And I was like, "I don't think y'all care that much." But so I'm going to do mine on Kevin Jones.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dad. Unless Mom asked Dad if
sorry, Noah
if he
Kahan.
wants a commemorative speech written about him. But it would be easy to do Kevin Jones because I already know decent enough.
You're gonna have a family dinner before the game. Yeah, my Saturday for the game is pretty booked, so which sucks. But I'll be there the rest of the weekend. So I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'm so sorry.
Just kidding, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'll have Jackson Cornelius Swiner.
Fair. That might be it. I'm not sure what else there is to discuss. We had a disc golf video come out.
Yeah, we went like 15 minutes longer than we normally do.
Yeah.
Which is
fine with
the highlight of my week.
It happens sometimes. We just got carried away.
We had so much to talk about. It was a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Caleb PM. Stay tuned for that. We're still working on it.
Eventually it'll happen.
We finally started the sports stuff again, so
we just had to get through the most stressful part of class.
A special Spidey news is dropping today. Instead of a short, we got a regular YouTube video because this big, this big thing happened over the weekend with the dark web crossover, and I made like 3 shorts yesterday trying to explain all of it, and then I was like, on each short I said full breakdown tomorrow because like there's not enough time in a short or 3 shorts at that to break it down. So there's like going to be like I think it's a 10-minute long video.
Word.
We're just breaking down everything that like was announced and like what's going to be happening. So we had a lot of fun making because it was fun to talk about.
For that.
So
watch that when it comes out.
Yeah, and then
I'll have to find something to review.
That's all my week.
For Peach Crisp.
Yeah. Last Night in Soho.
I haven't watched it.
Could watch it.
We could watch it.
Get Daniel to watch it with us, and then you guys can review it, and I can still be y'all's man behind the.
Oh. We don't usually go to 7:15, but there's my alarm.
Yeah.
And then I really need to work on Big Dub. That's all I'll say on that. School's been really stressful. I haven't had time to do like anything.
I'm really hoping next semester will be better.
If I'm not in a Spanish class and I won't be in biology. Oh, I need to do my PRPs.
I gotta do my crap. I keep forgetting, dude.
I have 2 times as many to do as you.
I know. We're gonna have to go to a lab because there are no online surveys, and I don't want to go to a lab. But
I don't either. But
it's waste.
If I don't want to make a B in the easiest class in the universe, I should probably.
Yeah. Speaking of, have you done your work for that class this week?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Because I haven't either. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and end the episode here because we have school. Thank you guys so much for watching. Those in the live, those watching later, those on the podcast version, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Live from 101D in Starkvegas, Mississippi, I'm Caleb Griffin.
I'm Caleb Ladd.
And we will see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.